What is up, legends? It's your boy Scion. We are back, and we're back in NIKKE. So I want to hit you guys with a video today. Just talk about something. Talk about a few things. Now I played this game to a very high level in depth on the beta, and there's some truths to this game that people aren't gonna really talk about because they're gonna clickbait and get you guys all amped and hyped for stuff. And you guys know I don't do that on here. I don't clickbait. So the very first truth that we're gonna talk about is, it technically doesn't matter for a very long time until like almost late game what characters you use. What you need to do is you literally need to adhere to the Trinity to make things easier on you. You literally can imprint any character in this game into those roles. And let me explain. Now, you see what I have right now is I have Pepper as the healer, which she's okay. Obviously, there's a few characters who are better in that slot, but she works for what I want to actually have happen right now, and I'm going to explain that. I have Pepper as heal support. I have Diesel as the tank taunt support, along with Rappy. However, in the future, Diesel is going to get replaced as soon as I get somebody like Miller or something like that to replace her. Then she'll get replaced. I'll just reset her and take back all the currency and then give it to the other character. Rappy is doing the job right now for Valium until whenever I get Valium, and as soon as I get Valium, then I'll reset and give everything to Valium. Anise is the other, which is my I guess you could call single target ordnance, is filling multiple roles. And between Rappy, Diesel, and Mihara, they're handling the quick short to mid-range field, while Pepper handles the short range and Anise handles the long range. I'm not using the sniper. You could use a sniper in that case. But what I am doing is I'm basically doing the Trinity for this game: tanks, heals, support. And essentially, you literally can put anybody in those slots. So when people go crazy and doing rerolls for days, it really don't matter until like chapter 10. You can put anybody in that slot because I've done it, and I'm doing it right now. Like I'm not gonna go crazy for SSR because I don't need them, not yet anyway. So just keep that in mind. Also, the second truth of this game is the most important thing in this game is not characters. The most important thing in this game is actually your idol, because you will reach a point where you get locked. Like a lot of people would have probably, who was casual to free to play, would have got stuck around 510 to where I'm at. Like right now, I'm not stuck right now because obviously it's the next day, but you essentially run out of things to do, basically, and any way to actually get more EXP. So your idol actually means a lot. This right here, this stays clear count. So what you want to do as much as you can possibly do is stick out and do as much as a stage clear count to push this along. So this very important thing right here, this battle data set right here, so that pushes along even further and faster, because that is your lifeblood in this game. That is your lifeblood, because that was what pushes your characters to actually level. You can't go anywhere basically as far as power and everything else if your characters aren't leveling and pushing yourself towards that, because that's a major source of your power, along with one other thing, which is another truth. The other truth is the game doesn't explain this to you, really. It shows you it, and then from there it just is like, all right, go have fun. But the recycling room has this, and you're gonna notice that is asking you for these particular items, which you only get them in two places. You get, again, in the idle section. It will start to appear in the idle section, I believe, more so around after chapter 6, which I'm just under right now. It'll start to appear more around chapter 6. And it appears in body label. Now, This right here is what you get for once you start getting to the point of all your characters getting dupes. Like your A, let me show you. All these characters right here, once they start getting dupes, what ends up happening is because you're gonna end up with them at their max. So now whenever I get any more of these, I didn't mean to do that on the clip. See, now I can't get any more of ether. So now when I get ether, she's gonna give 200 basically of that. And the same thing when I get max on neon. Mika is now maxed as well. So if she comes out on the summon, I'm gonna get extra of the body parts for her too. Same thing with Bellorda. You also notice that I'm using this in vertical now because I can't stand it in landscape. When it starts to stretch this, and I even tried to fix it, it just looks ugly. I'd rather have it back in portrait than have it in landscape. It makes you want to throw up. And to be honest with you, like I can't do it. I can't, like even at 120 FPS, that looks really bad. You can't read the font, you can't read the text. Like, and it does the same thing in both BlueStacks and LD player, and then Moo player just has a heart attack trying to play this. I don't understand why, but yeah. So I'm just keeping it in portrait. It also works better as far as shooting too, because what happens when you stretch it in landscape, if you guys didn't notice, and it happens both in BlueStacks and LD player, you start to get latency. So when you think that you're shooting somewhere, you're not. And it's even more prevalent when you have the aim assist on. Like you just be flat missing like almost half your bullets. So when you start trying to snipe with that stuff, you start to see it. Because I was using a sniper for a little while, and I was like, why am I missing these shots? I'm not supposed to be missing these shots. Like I'm not this trash. And then I was just playing around with it in the stage, and I realized that it's latency that's doing that. And when I put it back into portrait, the latency stopped. So you really can't. I know nobody wants to hear that, but this game just isn't made for that. If you're trying to shoot, it's fine now if you want to just mess around and have like machine gun and Uzi type of fire and stuff like this. But when you start getting to the point where every drop of DPS counts, like around stage 7 and on, you can't do stuff like that anymore, where you're just missing half your shots because the latency looks like something else. Like it's just, you just can't. As far as going forward with what you should probably focus on, it's up to you at the end of the day. I know people like their characters, and there's plenty of characters that are meta and everything else, but I'm gonna be real with you guys right now, and I'm probably gonna be one of the only creators to tell you this. I'm usually the only creator who usually says it, because everybody else kind of want to get the views and clickbait and everything else like this. Not everybody, but the majority of gacha creators do the same thing every single game. Like, this is the top meta, like look at my build and everything else. It's not that serious, y'all. Y'all can, whatever characters that you get, that you put together, as long as you're fitting a certain bit of rules, and I'm about to show you exactly what I mean. I'm literally about to show you what you do literally for the rest of this damn game right now. All right, so we're gonna go into this, and I'm gonna be hanging on Rappy because I can control Rappy, because I can control mid, short, and long range with Rappy. That's just the way I play. Which, as soon as I get Valium, I'm gonna do the same thing. So what you want initially is you want somebody who's gonna be able to strafe like this, and you see like I'm landing shots. Like I'm just always gonna land shots. It's just crazy. I can just snap if they don't do stuff like that. So they're back-to-back AoE, and so everything is about to get shot. Plus the focus fire, so everything that I can bring in. All right, snap in. Like you can see the shot latency now with me like you just see it. Now, essentially what you want is you want AoE. Two characters are gonna AoE, because what that's gonna do is it's gonna allow you, whoever you're controlling, if it's SMG or a heavy character, to just focus on the targets that need to be dropped, whether it be a tank or whether it be somebody or something that's going to be detrimental, like anything that's going to be shooting missiles. You just want to shoot directly like that, just to get them out there. And the two AoE characters get rid of all the rest of the ads that are on the field, basically. Then you have the single target who does the extra damage, which is, in my case, the rocket launcher character right now, who's going to be putting in the big shots, and then whenever there's a big pack of stuff, they can shoot them down and stuff like that. And then I have actually 3 characters who have multi-rounds, which what Diesel does. Diesel has like a Gatling gun, so she can just straight and just keep firing, which is why I just never bother her. I never use her actually at all. Literally, if you do this plus have like the tank that's taunting and bringing in taunts and stuff like this in the character, Rappy taunts a little bit as well. Then you have the heals coming in. Leader will be better if I actually had her, but I don't have her. So, but it's fine because Pepper does the job. So me personally, I'll concentrate. And you see the AoE that's pretty much came in and got rid of most of everything that's on the field. We have those things coming in, and all the big dudes are down. So, and then I just pick targets, basically, just to pick down. Like one of these 2 big dudes. And you pretty much let the AoE do its job, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out one of them, and then now I'm gonna go to the boss and start building burst. Help out on this, and you see that the Diesel is doing her job right there. That's why I like Diesel. Anytime anything does like those missile shots, it just don't even matter. Where'd you go? Oh, can you not? There you go. So you saw like literally what Diesel did right there. She strafed and took out all of those missiles coming in, or the bombs or whatever else. Like, she's really great for that. And that's really good on the bullet train. Like when you're fighting the bullet train and EX, she can just take them out all by herself. So you don't have to focus on any of that and do whatever you want, basically. But essentially you can get multiple characters to do that particular role. So do one more, and then I will go out and try to summon and see if we can get. Now I am getting SSRs. I'm just not getting SSRs I want, or that will fit with what I'm doing. You see, I can just sit here with Rappy and build charge, let the AoE go ahead and take out everything, and now I have the focus fire going on right now. And then again, sit there with Rappy, let Rappy build burst, or help build burst. Now we're on the boss to build a burst. See that burst going up? I'm ignoring all the ads because full burst is going to just AoE with those 2 AoE characters, plus the single target or my rocket launcher, and everything else is just down while I focus on that. You essentially could do that with any characters in the game, basically. Any characters. And you can do that for a long time in the game, because like literally was doing that in beta, like all the way up until like I think the chapter before thing 9. I did it all the way up to 9, and I had Volume and Loot Billa basically, and I think the rest were B's. I mean the rest of Purple Team. Yeah, I only had Volume and Loot Billa that was at max at that point, because it was a little bit different, CBT, but we could get everything, but I just wasn't using. I just if you guys remember, that's the characters who I like, who I was using. And I think I put Leader in there later. I was supposed to go stop and summon, but whatever. Having fun. Also, if there's nothing on the screen, there's no reason for you to be out there. So there's no reload and wait for something to optimum target to come out. All this is good right there. We're building burst again. Ignore everything. Oh, he's dead. What the heck are they shooting at? Alright, so there's the boss. Alright, build that burst. Ignore everything else. Let them just chill there because we have the burst. Plus, unload the full clip. Bruh. It don't matter, dog. It don't matter who you put there. That's when I would see when people do like tier lists and everything else, and I'm sitting there like, oh my god, shut the hell up. Because like, bruh, like they be trying to make this rocket science. Ain't none of these gacha games rocket science, y'all. Don't fall for the copia. Please don't. None of it is ever rocket science. Like, this stuff is real simple. I watch everybody. I watch people in my own Discord. They be sad sometimes. I couldn't get this character. I can't get that character. I was like, dog, it don't matter. Like, this is most important thing here is that you need to be worrying about is this right here. All of this right here. And then whoever you want out there until whatever stuff comes. That's it. That's it. Y'all make gacha games far too complicated for no reason. All right, so let's go ahead and I think we got 10. We got 11 actually. All right, so we got wish list unlocked. Like, that really means anything, but let's go ahead and see if we get anything. Come on, game, be nice. Give me a character I want. Nope. Purple it is. So essentially what I'm going to do is, and the reason why I'm definitely making sure that I push and do this is so I can push the general recycle store up to 5 so I can start going after attack power, which is where our major jump in your power exists at. Because you're going to notice that the game is starting to catch up to you now as far as power. I like this beat. That's why I stopped talking. That beat is lit. They dropped the beat on you real hard, right there, like real hard. All right, so we have this first one. Bam, that's going to be discounted, and then after that is going to be 3,000 every time you do it. So just keep that in mind, but also keep in mind that you have this down here at the bottom as well. So what you could essentially do if you want to push yourself up and then get like a high quality mode like that, you can do that. So you can see you can recruit. There's no guarantee you're going to get SSR though, and most likelihood that you'll get like just the SR over again. So it's up to you if you want to do that, or you can just let the stages give you the pieces to do it anyway. But you also want to pay attention up here, because remember I was talking about that battle data right here is 260k. This is essentially power for you, so don't ignore it. 280k, I'm sorry. And what you do is you take it to whatever character that you want to be the carry and be useful. So right now I have Pepper and Rappy doing that, obviously, because I control Rappy, which I control the short, the mid to long range with Rappy, and just let the AI do whatever it wants with the rest. So I have her add that. But also Pepper does two things. Pepper is also the support and the healer. Click. Nice, I can actually upgrade that now then. Bam. Cool. But she AoEs, and she has good burst AoE, like good that good burst AoE. So she does a job. She does a good job, and that regen is nice too. So once I get her a little bit higher and get some skill stuff on her, I'm still, regardless if I get leader or not, I'm still keeping her out here because she does a very good job of what she does. And yeah, so now that we have done all of that, let's head out into the outpost. I'm sad that landscape is just so bad. I can't. Not about to have me out here throwing up. All right, so now we got some more on the HP. Let's see, we need 10 more again. And again, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get over here to the attacker, defender, and supporter stuff right here. And again, this stuff starts coming out around chapter 6 and the idol. So yeah. So that is all I have for you guys in this video. I wanted to actually come and talk about that so people don't stress themselves out too much thinking that they can't do this, that, and the third. Eventually I'll probably buy this too, but I don't really see the need to. All I did was get the $4.99 100 currency everyday pack. That's all. That's like the only thing that I felt that I needed, so to speak. I'm pretty sure that there's other cool packs, and they give you packs to actually get to certain plateaus. Like they give you a pack for reaching level 20, which I just got, and it's like $1 pack. They give you like an extra 2 summons or some currency or something like that. I was looking at that like, bro, get this out of here. Nobody want this. Anyway, that's all I got. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm gonna be hitting you with more stuff as I push through. I'm actually gonna go ahead and sit down with content because I was just waiting to do this video because I had other stuff to do today, like Harvestella and Wild Ride. Those are both PC games, both came out today, and I had to deal with over the past day reviewing those games. So here we are. Catch you guys later. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.